Top Central Vietnam attractions empty out over fresh coronavirus threat. Author, Nguyen Quy, published date, July 30, 2020, 8:28 p.m. GMT+7. All photos and content from vnexpress.net. Hue, Quy Nhon, and Phu Yen have welcomed few tourists while Nang and Hoi An are desolate as the number of COVID-19 cases surges. The Hue Imperial Citadel in Thu Tien Hue Province had very few visitors in the last few days, after dozens of local infections were confirmed in neighboring Da Nang City, the first of which ended the country's 99-day streak with no community transmission. A ticket salesperson said on Wednesday only several guests visited the historic site, home to the Nguyen dynasty, 1802 to 1945, Vietnam's last royal family. Usually crowded Truong Tien Bridge, another symbol of Hue, was left deserted the same day, alongside Nguyen Dinh Chiu walking street skirting the iconic Hoang, Perfume, River, where residents normally gather to do exercise. August 23rd Street in front of Ngo Mon Gate in the Imperial Palace was desolate. Prior to the fresh COVID-19 outbreak in Da Nang City, the area had welcomed hundreds of visitors a day. Thu Tien Hue, next to Da Nang, has recorded no local infections, but decided to close all non-essential services like karaoke parlors and bars and stopped all crowded festivals and religious gatherings starting Thursday. Life in Da Nang, the country's largest COVID-19 hotspot with 34 cases recorded in the last 6 days, has ground to a halt with empty streets and closed stores as transport is suspended and many areas locked down. Since Tuesday, the city of 1.1 million, a top tourism hub, has implemented a 15-day social distancing campaign, which bans gatherings of over 2 people and requires citizens to keep a minimum distance of 2 meters in public and only go out for emergency reasons, buying food or medicine, and working in factories or businesses trading in essential goods and services. The central city's Mai Beach, voted among the world's best by Forbes magazine, has been left deserted since Sunday as the city started imposing several social distancing measures, including stopping receiving tourists. All flights from and to Da Nang have been suspended since Tuesday, leaving over 300 tourists stranded at local hotels, according to latest official data. In Hoi An, a UNESCO heritage site in nearby Quang Nam province, locals were allowed to ride motorbikes in the old quarter as there are no tourists. Nguyen Van Trung, a souvenir shop owner on Nguyen Tai Hoc Street, said streets across the ancient town have become completely deserted since Tuesday. Quang Nam, which neighbors Da Nang, has recorded 8 COVID-19 cases, including 5 confirmed Thursday evening. Relics and tourist sites in Hoi An were temporarily closed from Wednesday. Rowing and entertainment services along the Hoi River stopped operating. The same day, local authorities decided to suspend restaurants, bars, and coffee shops. With COVID-19 resurfacing in Vietnam, the Quang Nam province government has ordered social distancing in Hoi An for 2 weeks from Friday. In nearby Quang Ngai province, after all tourists had left Ly Sun, streets on the island, another attraction in the central region, have been deserted. Vice Chairman of Ly Sun Le Van Ninh said over 2,600 tourists had been brought to the mainland by Monday. Quang Ngai has recorded 1 infection. Phu Yen province in south-central Vietnam closed some of its tourist sites from Tuesday to avoid a COVID-19 outbreak. On Wednesday, beaches in Quy Nhon, a popular town in south-central Binh Dinh province, saw only few swimmers bracing the waters. Like Phu Yen, Binh Dinh has not recorded any local infections, but local authorities, worried about the number of people returning from Da Nang, asked all tourism facilities to implement anti-pandemic measures. Travel agent depression. Many travel agents have been left in dire straits as customers cancel tours en masse. Bui Ta Hoang Vu, director of Ho Chi Minh City's tourism department, said the country's fresh COVID-19 wave has affected tourist psychology and seriously hurt tour operators. Leading travel agency Saigon Tourist has received over 10,000 cancellations while companies like Ben Ton Tourist, Viditour, TST, and Dat Viet have seen over 5,000 tours cancelled each. A representative of the HCMC-based Vietran Tour said after Da Nang reported locally transmitted cases without origin detected, around 1,500 customers had cancelled bookings to Phu Quoc Island in the south, and Nha Trang, Phu Yen, and Quang Binh in central Vietnam, though these localities have not yet reported any community transmissions. Ho Duc Phu, director of Hanoi Tourist in HCMC, said nearly 100% of his firm's tour bookings were cancelled. Vietnam has banned entry by foreign nationals since March 22 with exceptions and conditions, including 14-day quarantine on arrival. Since March 25, all international flights have been suspended, except for special cases like repatriation flights. The country welcomed nearly 3.8 million international visitors in the first 7 months of 2020, a drop of 61.6% year-on-year as it keeps its borders closed to foreigners to contain COVID-19. Vietnam ended its 99-day streak with no cases of community transmission last Saturday when a 57-year-old man was confirmed positive for the novel coronavirus. Of the 48 cases of COVID-19 community transmission recorded in the last 6 days, 34 are in Da Nang, 8 in Quang Nam, 2 in Hanoi, 2 in Ho Chi Minh City, and 1 in Central Quang Ngai Province and the Central Highlands Province of Doc Lac each. Vietnam has recorded 464 COVID-19 cases so far, of which 95 are active. This video is created automation by computer program. Please subscribe channel for new videos. Thanks for watching.